はい。なりまして、ドキュメント。バルミナ。なった。はーい。なりまして。It's not too bad as a camera, I would say. It's actually pretty nice. Right? White? The only thing is, like, if it touches the table, then it will be moving around. If I move the table around like this, it won't. Alrighty. Let me see if I can find tier maker. There we go. I agree. Make a template. Template name. Study TME IRLs. No. Yeah, trips. I'll call it trip. Because it's more single use template. Do you want it to be public? I'll make it public. You never know. I have to log in. Never mind. Well, it's better if I log in. So maybe what if I lose it, you know? If I lose it, then it's a pain, isn't it? Trip time. We agree that you're not good with names. How you rate Taiwan with your notepad? Study TME trips. Create a public template. I wrote it. Study TME trips. How many times do I have to type it? Select a category. Listen, Transformers. Che cazzo? Country. Not country music. For real? Geography and maps. Okay. Description, no description. Cover photo, no cover photo. Select images. It has to be images? Has to be images? Can it not just be text? Mm. Okay, we can find them. We can find them together. All right. So let's have a list of the places that I've been to. Let's see on Notion. I have everything written down in Notion. I'll have to download the different maps for each place that I've been to. But that's okay. Or no, we're not gonna update. Remind me later. Uh, Timeline? No, okay, I need to be in all, and I don't need the filter. I need to save and no, delete the filter. Okay. Oh, this is a mess. Oh, this is a mess. I'm gonna do the YouTube intro later. Do all the all the flags in MS Paint. It will be too long to just make them and then you know. So I've been okay. We have. Where have I been? Chat with you, Orca boy. I'm reading the places that I've been. Ah, okay. Taiwan flag. Save images. PNG. Documents. New folder. Flags. Taiwan. You sound crazy good. Do you like it? It is from this one. Is it actually good? Do you hear it actually really like well? It is the microphone from the headset right now. Let me hear it. Microphone from the headset right now. It's okay. It is a microphone from a pair of headset for sure, but it's nice. Anyway, so have I been somewhere before Taiwan? Have I been somewhere? Have I? Greece? No, on in IRL. I don't think I've been anywhere before Taiwan. Was just Italy maybe. I Budapest, but I mean we can put we could insert Hungary there, but I didn't really show it on stream. We can talk. Should we have a chat? Should we have the places that I've been IRL or the places that I've been lately? Italy would be like okay. Are we talking about the IRLs that I did? So we put those in order, or do we put them like? Do we do like the IRL trips that I did, or do we put the country? What do we want to do? What are you mostly interested in? And like, which IRL did I like the most, or which country did I like the most? Never been to Bucharest. In the meantime, I started saving the flags. Okay. There's a lot of Italy. If we do this, there's a lot of Italy. Country, I would say the country, maybe even places you didn't stream, just so we can get your opinion for future plans. But there's a lot of. Okay, I'm saving Netherlands. Porca boia. This one need to be Ita. Hung. I knew Netherlands. Okay. See, Faber. Hi. Hello. There's a lot of Italy, 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 Italy. Road tour, which is still Italy. Milan. TwitchCon USA. TwitchCon USA. That was, but I've been. I think that I didn't insert like I went before that. I went to TwitchCon in the before Taiwan. I went to the US, but USA it's large, isn't it? You say it's very large. It's difficult to like grade all of it. Like also Canada. Eh, it is quite large. What do you want to do? I'm starting to write all of them down in any case, so we can have them down. Swiss. Uh, Christmas markets. Christmas markets. I saw a lot of places. Haha. We went to Innsbruck. We went to Salzburg. And that's all Austria. Then we went to Germany. Everything is large in the US, including the US. We went to Switzerland too. Okay, skiing. I went again to Switzerland, Italy, 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 Paris, France. Oh, true. I did also some IRL also with Geoffrey, my friend from France, and also when I was in Paris, Morocco. Mm, 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 mm. London, so UK. No, no, SVG. Shut up. Save image. UK. I'm trying to think, chat, what it would be the best thing because there is a lot of Italy, Greece. There's a lot of Italy in here. So Albania. And there's like and also for example in the US, I've been to so many places. Oh, right. I'm creating like the ranking because I want to do like the ranking of the. I still don't know what. I don't know if I want to do the ranking of the country that I visited, or if I want to do the country. If I want to do a ranking of the IRLs that I did because we have a bunch of formats. We did a bunch of formats, so. Mm, oh, then we did. We did Finland. Then we did Estonia. Save. Lettonia. So crazy for Estonia, Lettonia, Lithuania. Lettonia, Lithuania. Oh, before that, but you see, like, there are some places like in Prague that have been only in Prague. I haven't been in Czech Republic. Eh, what do you want, chat? What do you want from me? What do you want, chat? Uh, what are you interested in knowing? I think this is it. What are you the mostly interested in knowing from me? I know that I should explore Czech Republic. Because right now we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 26 countries. These are 26 countries that I visited in the last last year. Oh wow, in the last year, chat. Hi DJ. Eh sì, call center, non ti va bene? Devo mettere gli altri microfoni? A me piace. DJ, quali paesi ho visitato oltre a. Let me tell them again, chat. I've been to Albania, Austria, Canada, Czech Republic, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Morocco, Netherlands, Poland, Switzerland, Taiwan, UAE, UK, USA, China. Well, I mean, I don't want to consider Shanghai China. It's a very by itself, you know. Mancano, ma no, no, ma di quelli no, ma di dove sono andata? Di dove sono andata, DJ? No, 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 di dove sono andata con la stream. Okay. There's a cat pooping. Let me check that it's not Pera pooping in not her place. Okay, it's Bamba pooping. Okay. Okay, chat. So, what do we do? I need you to put together your brains right now. What are we gonna do? Do you want to have a rating? What are you interested in? Are you interested in knowing my perception on the country? So the IRLs that I did in that country. So I'll put together all the IRLs that I did in that country. So example, in the US, I've been multiple times in different places. I'll just put them all together and tell you what I think about it. In Prague, I were 3 days only in Prague. So I will be telling you about Czech Republic according to only my experience of that country during those 3 days in Prague. It's very niche. Because it's that. Otherwise, the other option is, but that's more like community related, and someone that is not from the community would not give a fuck. And or the video editor will have to do more work after by like taking all the little clips from all the different trips that I did and putting them together. So like to give a little bit of context. And I don't think that. No, no, mappa, ma le ho già sono quelle, non ci sono altre. I cannot think of anything else. Ho guardato dal Notion mi pare quelle. Ah, Fuerteventura. Was it in Fuerteventura? Yes. Fuerteventura. But Fuerteventura, it's Spain. Do we consider Spain? So can we say that I've been in Spain with the IRL? I don't know. I'll say yes. Okay. If anything else comes to your mind, let me know. Okay. Let's see if I start recording if everything lags. All right. This is the introduction for YouTube. Okay. All right. Today I am going to rank the countries where I have been doing IRLs. This is gonna create a lot of drama. People are gonna cry about my choices because I'm clipping because of this. Oh, should I change the microphone for YouTube? Okay, hold on. I'll just do it again. Hold on. I'll put down the microphone. Hold on. Hold it. I like the fact that I had this one on. I like using this microphone. I feel like I can change some settings of the microphone and then they won't clip. I feel like I can just change the microphone settings and they will not clip. Okay, camera is gonna go away for a second. More than a second, maybe. Hold it. Aia. Itchy. Porca boia. I have to go all the way to the back of the computer and fire a USB-C empty slot. Of course, it's not this side. Of course, it's not my porca ce la direi. Is it in? Oh, it is in. All right. Welcome back. Okay, so old iMac in the background. No, there is nothing like that. Where? That's a table. I don't know what you're seeing. I should shout louder for the people in the back. Hold on. Okay, now you hear me better. Now you should be hearing me better. I'm gonna keep this microphone out so people think that I'm talking from the headset and they're gonna be like, oh my god, what's that? Ah, that one. Yeah, that's a very old MacBook that my mom got. when she was working from home. Anyway, today I'm gonna do something that is gonna. Oh, I didn't record it. Fuck. Intro for YouTube chat again. All right. Today, this is the first time that I tried this intro for YouTube. Anyway, today I'm gonna get hate from the internet. Why? Because I'm gonna be because I'm gonna be ranking the countries that I've been to while doing IRL. But there are situations where I've been to only one city of that country for 2 days. Still, I'm gonna judge the entire country based on me doing an IRL there for those specific days. Listen, it's something personal, right? It's gonna be personal. Okay. I can do it based if I will go again. We can also put it like that. We can also put it like oh no, I closed it. Gotcha. Countries I'll visit again. Geography as a category. Cover photo, we don't need it. Choose files. Flags. Let me know if I forgot something. Image, landscape, landscape. Portrait, no crop. Oh, let's do no crop. No crop. What? What are you meowing? After we'll make a tier list for who gets the maddest in the chat. The levels are gonna be S, A, B, C, and D. No, we need it to be worse than that. I need an F. Superlative. Amazing. How we call it the B? Mute alerts? They're not mute. Oh. Can you mute the alerts for the video? Felt. All right. You're gonna hear them from here, maybe. Maybe not even. All right. Superlative, plus plus, amazing, B. I wouldn't go again. But only if they pay me. Not even if they pay. Not even if they pay me. No, only if they pay me. Because there is not one that is like, I don't want to go. Only if they pay me. Basic. Alrighty. Confirm this is not a duplicate template that you previously created. Why should it? Wait, why cannot do a duplicate of my own things anyway? I don't know. It's creating it. It's creating it. Okay. Live voting poll? Wait, you can also vote? Community rank? No. Live voting poll? Huh. You can also vote yourself, but I'll do it later. So there's so many ads on this website. How do I remove this shit? I don't have any ad blocker on this computer anymore. Close it. How do I want to get rid of this. Le migliori scarpe da passeggio. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that shit. How do I remove it? Get me out of here. I don't like it. Ah, no, I fucked up here. This one, this one, this one. Okay, let me cut it so then we don't have that freaking ad. Fuck you, ad. Okay. 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 Where do I put myself? No, I need to put myself on the top right. E che cazzo è sta roba? Right. This one I have to cut it again without the ads. Poor Ale getting all of this as a video again to edit. Okay, we have it. Sort of. Hold on. I need to transform it. Is that dog crying outside? Why am I hearing a dog screaming outside? Okay, we got it. I'm back. Okay. Nobody guess where Taiwan will be? All right, so we have 5 different categories. We have superlative plus plus, amazing, basic. I wouldn't go again. Or only if they pay me, I'll go back to that country. Only if they pay me. All right? Oh, thank you for the gifted one to Ghost Dog. I appreciate you for that. Can you remove the timer? Where is the timer? Ah. Can I remove the timer? What the fuck is the timer? Mazio Pino. All kitten. Ah, because I'm not... I got it. Blah, blah, blah. Break bar. There we go. Should I also remove... Wait, I need to remove something else also. Okay, so we have a list of 20, how many did we say there were, chat? They are 5, 10, 15, 20, 23 countries. 23 countries that I visited in the last year or so, like a year and a half, I think. Because the very first IRL that I did was in Italy, fair. But after that, I went to Spain, but it was not really an IRL. It was just like a workation. But anyway, let's get into it. Starting from Albania. Okay, so Albania was very nice. I really enjoyed it. I stayed there for a month. There are some things that I did some mistakes for because like I decided to stay for like I decided to stay in the same place for 4 weeks. But the place that I chose, which is Vlora, it's a bit dead. Like it's a bit plain. It's like a beach city, right? And of a not very developed country. So it was like very bland. There was not too much to do. No matter what, as dear flag. But people were amazing. People were so nice. The nature was gorgeous and the food was good. Would I consider it superlative? I think that Albania would go into the amazing category. Because it was super nice. It was really nice. Maybe it was not superlative because there were things that missed. Like, for example, the fact that if you want to move around the country, you have to rent a car. Because otherwise there's buses, but they take an infinity of time. It can take way too long. Way too long. Too much. And yeah, that's basically it about Albania. What do you think, chat? You agree? Did you enjoy it? Let me get some water. I'm in need. Oh, I have it here. Okay. Do you agree with me? Water and chocolate, the snack of the champions. Agree to disagree? No, you don't agree? Why not? You like the Latino being in the same place for that paper? Just say it. The beaches in Albania were fire. Agree. No, I agree. And I did visit around Albania. Maybe it was a bit too boring. It's really good if you know where to go, for sure. As a digital nomad, if you were a digital nomad, I would suggest you to go to Albania, for sure. I think for a little period, I would suggest you to go because it's really pretty, not that expensive, food is good, and people are amazing. Internet connection, we had issues sometimes, but we were able to work around it in the end. Was a bit expensive compared to other countries. But I would not suggest you to stay in Vlora for like a month. Especially if you are alone, especially if you don't like to go out, like to go out for bars only, because in Vlora most of the entertainment is just going out on the promenade for bars on the weekend. You were about to ask about the Wi-Fi? Yeah. Okay. Why my ads are the best shoes for walking for men? You got your ads wrong. Anyway, Albania is in the amazing category. Agreed. Let's move on. Then, for this one, I'm definitely getting hated. Okay. There is Austria. Wait. Is this Latvia? How do they recognize themselves? How do they... Bro, they're so similar. For real? All right. They had no fantasy anymore. All right. Austria. About Austria. I've been to Austria to a couple of cities. I was where is it? I went to Austria for a Christmas markets tour, so I went around all the Christmas markets. So I went to Innsbruck and Salzburg. What I wrote about those places is like the atmosphere was gorgeous in Innsbruck. I gave to Innsbruck the 5 out of 5. Salzburg was a 3 out of 5, and Innsbruck was the only one that had a 5 out of 5 in the entire thing. I remember it was really pretty. It was really nice. It was still in Europe, so it was easy to have like a connection. It was not that hard at all. Would I go again? I mean, people were fun. Like I met some people throughout the streets of it, and they were really young, and it was nice. It was crowded, but you know, it's Innsbruck during Christmas markets. But would I go again? Vienna is one of your favorite cities. I've been to Vienna, but like for one night, I think, to go to a concert or something. So I didn't see much. Would I, For me, Austria would be in between amazing and basic. Because between these two, the one that stayed more in my heart was definitely Albania. But I also spent a month in Albania. So it's different. This one I'm not sure. I'll give it B for boring, but most of Western Europe for me. Add a category. What category should I add? Austria category. There's also mountains. True, it was really gorgeous. The places where I stayed were really nice, really gorgeous. The ones that were outside the cities. But I think that I would have to put it there. I feel that it's nothing that stick to me too much. Yeah, I agree with you, Otter. I agree. It didn't really stick to me. I would like maybe to try to stay longer there, but I remember that. How are the prices? Prices were expensive. I put down that, like, consider Munich is a 0 and Salzburg was a 1. Going like for being bad. Like 0 is like the really bad, like the really, really high, you know? No, but it's okay. Basic is okay. Basic means good. Yeah. I feel like you should definitely try to go to Vienna for a longer stay, though. Yeah, I will post this on YouTube. Yeah. I will. If you haven't yet, chat, go follow on YouTube. Anyway, I think that I will keep it on basic just because what I liked about Albania was that it was cheap. It was nice to live there and like paying stuff outside, going out. Austria would feel like a little bit like it would feel way too close to home. I'm from Italy, so it would feel way too close. Say hi to Ale, by the way, chat. Say hi to Ale. I think the basic is okay. It's okay for Austria. I think it's fine. Now, Canada. For Canada, I've been in Vancouver. And I stayed with a friend. And we also stayed somewhere else in the mountains, in the forest. And I have to say, it was amazing. Being in Canada was actually amazing. I really liked Canada. But I was with a very close friend of mine that I love. So, was it just the country or was it also the person that I was with? I think that it's a little bit of both. Because I really like the nature that there is in Canada. I really like the vibe of the people in Canada. I did see the worst street in my entire life in Vancouver. It definitely felt like I was in what's the name of the zombie movie? The Walking Dead. It really felt like that street really felt like it was out of The Walking Dead. It was crazy. But it was nice. Connection there sucks. I remember that I had to spend a lot of money for like streaming in Canada. And then as soon as you go away from the main cities, there is no connection. So it was a bunch of money. Again, I am willing to get hated because I saw only Vancouver and somewhere else around it. I've never seen anything else. I'm judging Canada by these two places. So I think that Canada would go to amazing. Like I would go again. Easily. I might gonna go back again actually. I kind of will go back again to it. You know, I will go back to Canada for like this year, but I'm going back because there's my friend there. So, to be honest, the nature is the most important. I know Montreal is incredible. I haven't gone to Montreal yet, and I want to go. Now, let's get into controversial. China. About China, I've been only to Shanghai, and do we want to put Hong Kong right now in China? Do we want to put it? Politically, no. Ideally, yes. Not because I want, but because of like what is happening there, for all the influences that they're getting. We're not gonna put it. Shall we put Macau into China? Also difficult, very difficult. It's very different in your opinion. I don't. Oh well, I should have had Hong Kong and Macau maybe. Let me add Hong Kong and Macau. Hong Kong. Save image. Hong Kong. Macau. Special administrative regions of China, Macau. Give me the flag. Give me the flag. I don't know if it's gonna take it. You don't know how it feels now? No! What did I do? Tell me that I didn't change it all. I'm gonna go insane. Tell me that I didn't change it all. Image order, remove images. To edit template image. Order or remove, add additional image to a tier list. Choose. I swear to God. I swear. Submit. Okay, no, we're still here. We're still here. I got fucking scared. Hey. Okay. So we're gonna count only Shanghai. Shanghai, it was really nice. It was really cool. I really liked the city. I did feel observed while I was there. I was feeling safe, but I was feeling observed. Like, I could see like police everywhere I go, which is good from a certain point because you know that nothing is gonna happen to you, but at the same time you're being watched. Internet was a bit of a pain to achieve, but we were able to achieve it. I don't know if we will be ever able to achieve it, but I liked it. I like the city, and I think it's a really amazing place. I think it's really nice. I haven't been to Niagara Falls from the Canadian side, but only from the American side. I feel like in this case, China would be like it. Would I go back to China? Definitely. I would definitely go back to China to see it, to experience it. 100%. How did I feel about my trip there? It was the very beginning of a longer trip that I went to Taiwan too, so it's in my heart. Chongqing or Chengdu? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely should explore more of the mainland in China, that's for sure. I really liked it. Like, it was nice. Am I being too nice with the grades? Am I being too nice? Should I be more harsh? If I had to be more harsh, we can rearrange it later, all right? We're going to rearrange it later. Then we have Czech Republic. I loved Prague. I loved it. It was full with tourists. Way too many tourists. Way too many. But I loved Prague. It was really nice. It was really fun. And I really enjoyed my time there. We've been karaokeing. And that was really nice. We should discover more of my country, not only Prague. Have, but is it to the level of Albania, Canada, and China? To me, for my experience of the one city that I've seen in Czech Republic, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking, okay, hold on. I'm thinking also about Albania. It was amazing. Would I go back? I don't think I would go back to Albania just because I feel like I visited a lot already. Okay, I'm gonna keep Albania here, but saying like I visited enough of it. I wouldn't go back just because I saw it all and I want to see other things. But it was still amazing. Czech Republic, would I go back? Do I feel like I want to go back extremely and see more things? Like it's like China, I feel like I need to go back and see other things. Do I feel the same sentiment towards Czech Republic? I don't know. I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Czech Republic in basic, and I'm gonna move Austria to I wouldn't go again. You know why? Because I've seen 2 cities, 3 a little bit with Vienna, and I don't feel the vibe of like, oh, I really want to go back. I really want to go back and experience more. I'm like, I'm okay. You know? Maybe because I really want to see different things. I really want to see different things. China, the same level as Albania? Yeah, because of what I've seen. No, but basic is like boring. Basic is like, it's good. Basic is like, okay. Amazing is like, woohoo! Superlative is like, wah, 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 wah. And here I wouldn't go back. It's like, You have to understand. There is not a large gap, chat. We're gonna be harsh on this. Rename basic to okay. Poor editor. Now he has to. Sorry, Ale. This has to be changed into okay now. Chat has been complaining. Okay. So Czech Republic is okay, and Austria's like I wouldn't. It's not like I wouldn't go back again. It's not like, oh my god, I would not want to go. It's more like, I'm okay. I'm all right. Okay. Then we have Estonia. I've been to only one city, which was Tallinn. I'm so scared of messing up the cities that I've been to in the country. At least you have democracy. In Tallinn, to be honest, Tallinn was a very boring city. I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry, but it was very boring. It was very boring. I was alone. All of these trips, most of these trips, I was alone, apart from Canada. Also in Albania, I was also in Shanghai. Hold on. I'm seeing a pattern here. But in Albania, I spent most of the time alone. In Shanghai, also, I spent a lot of time alone. Let it. It's fine. No, whatever. About Estonia, Tallinn was. We can agree. Tallinn was kind of boring. Tallinn was like, it's okay. Like we walked around. We saw the city in like one day, and we saw it all. And like, I would say, I would put it here, and like, I wouldn't go back. Like, I would go to see more of the country around because they said that it's beautiful. The nature around is gorgeous. I don't know. As I say, apparently more time you spend. Here I spend 1 week in Shanghai. Maybe less than a week. Canada I also spend a week. Austria spend 3-4 days. 3 days, 3 days. 2 days in Italy. In Italy I left early if I don't remember wrong. Now, Finland. I have to say that in Finland I've been only to Helsinki. Fuck off, VP. Fuck off. I'm glad we have Italy. We have Finland. I've been to Helsinki only. And it was very like peculiar city. I liked it. There was something. And also I have to say that Finland is like intriguing me. I'm intrigued by it. I want to see more. Like more in the north visiting. Lapland is very beautiful. I keep on hearing that. So I would put Finland in okay. Also because like I remember going around Helsinki and what I like about cities and when they surprise me with something new, right? If I go to a city that everything is normal to me, it's like, all right, send it. But if there's something, like the hotel where I was staying in Finland, it felt like a ski resort kind of feeling. I don't know why, it gave me that mood. And I understood that it was mostly because like it gets very cold in the winter, right? And I would say that it was interesting. I would go back. I would go back to Finland. It was not amazing. It was okay. Now, I want to edit of me and France. Ale, you know what to do. Ale, you're Italian. I don't need to tell you what to do. Moving on, Germany. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Fuck you! Fuck you! Point made. Okay, no. Okay, France. In France, I lived also in France for 2 years, but I've been in the north of France with a friend of mine, Geoffrey. I've been also doing like a small live stream in Paris when I was there. Put UK in S tier now? Wait, what? Why? F stands for fuck France. And I have to say, France can be really pretty and people can be nice if they want to. But, would I go back to France? I feel like right now, for me, there's so many other countries that I want to see that I don't know anything about, that are very far from me and my culture. So I wouldn't go again just because I've seen it, a lot of it. And I'm like, what can I see it? Like Marseille and get robbed. I don't know. Like, I don't know. French people, you're gonna hate on me. I'm sorry. I'm Italian. Make fun of me. I am really sorry. I don't know what to tell you. But South of France is different from the rest. I had a friend. Well, I stayed in Grenoble. Bear in mind, I lived in Grenoble for a year. And I feel like French people are very close. Very like closed. And it's kind of difficult to, to have them open up. I also been to Paris with Rose, and I think that she felt that. Go with your gut. I'll put it into, I wouldn't go again, not because I didn't like the country itself, but because I seen it at all, like a lot of it. We all saw from Biarritz, Biarritz. Yeah, but how much do you have to pay to be in Biarritz? Also, that there's a lot of money to be spent in France. It's very fucking expensive. I know Paris is not France. I know. I've been in the north to north west. There is something with the R. I forgot. That's where my friend used to stay, and that's where I've been also. I don't know, Chad. I've been too much in France. Enough. Germany. Ha. La Rochelle? No. Oh, if you want to make a clip and put it on live stream fails. It's very expensive. If you put it with F, French chatters will still complain next year. True. Rennes. Yes, Rennes. Germany. In Germany, I have been to a bunch of places for the Christmas markets. I have been to Munich, Nuremberg, Frankfurt, Essen, Lingen, Nectar. Some places were really nice. The only problem with the German is like, I feel like German people, if Canada between Albania and China is cuckoo. What do you mean? Look at people hating. This is a rage bait. This is a rage bait video. So, the problem is like, I feel like German people are cold. And for example, Albania is up here for the people. A lot because of the people. Those are some of the most boring cities in Germany. What are the best cities in Germany, in your opinion? People are gonna get big mad. I know. It's always like about like this if you judge someone's country, especially if you judge the country without not really knowing much. Dude, I've been to Bochum with some friends, and that city was fun. But it was fun because I was with my girlfriends. We didn't talk to many people, and we were just talking to us. I've been to Munich. I've been to Dusseldorf. Oh my god! Talking about this, you're reminding me stuff about Germany. When I've been to Bochum, we went for Halloween to Dusseldorf. I don't know how to pronounce it, and there was this friend of mine. Like there was Camila, she has my heart entirely. Is one of the person that I love the most in the entire life, in the entire world. Sorry, and we were at the club. And there was one of those chill moments where you're just chilling, just looking around. And a guy went to her and said, "You should smile more." And I was ready when she made me so proud, and she answered back to him. And she was like, started shouting at him, and she started being like, "You should make me happy. Pay me something. Pay me a drink. Then I'll be happy." And stuff like that. And I was like, oh, love you for that. Love you for that. Anyway. Who thinks that ever actually works? I mean, if it is, you should smile more. Here you go, a reason why you should smile more and you do something. Otherwise, what's the point of telling me you should smile more? Make me smile more. Tell me a joke. I don't know. You should smile more ranks up there with calm down. Yeah. I live in Canada. Albania is third world and known for sketchy people, thugs and gangster. China is pretty, but I wouldn't travel there due to geopolitics. Monte, you have never been to China and you have never been to Albania and you're complaining for where I put this country? After I have been there? Bruh. Are you sure you're from Canada? You're not from the US? You sure? Sorry, people from the US, if I'm using you to insult someone. Sorry. Sorry about that. You know, it's a joke. It's just because they get triggered because of that. They just get 3. It's not, I don't really think it. Canada is a melting pot. The Albanians that I know would agree. What do you mean? You've never been there. How can you judge on my perception of a country after I've been there and you have not? How? Mad. Oh! Gruta! Not after I insulted Americans and Canadians. Oh shit. Hello! Hi! Hi, Raiders! Hi! Crew to everyone! Crew to everyone! Crew to everyone! Hi! Nice to meet you. I am G. I am currently ranking countries after I've been there only in one city for 2 days. And I feel entitled about judging the entire country based on my experience. Yep. Yeah. Hi. So we were fighting with someone that got mad because I put Albania and China at the same level with their country, Canada. But sounds about right, right? Very accurate. Why not? Why not? Nice to meet you, chatters. I'm G. I'm from Italy. And I do co-working streams and IRL streams. And I know Primagen. I was with him during the TwitchCon. And during TwitchCon, I was holding the camera. I was being the cameraman. I'm realizing, chat, that this content that I'm making right here is a rage bait, apparently. People are getting so mad. It doesn't matter where I put the country, people are getting so mad. Because even if I say like, oh, I'm going to put everyone to superlative, people are going to get mad because I put their same country at the same level of others. So, yeah, I'm already mad. There you go. Finland as okay? Yeah. As an American, I'm fine with insulting Americans. We are uncultured swine. That's true. Not everyone. That's not true. And also had a podcast with him. Oh, yeah, an episode on YouTube. True. But that was like a lot of years ago. I'm gonna throw my underwear away. Wait, it has gotten hard due to the stains and has a weird ass smell. Wait, hold. Hello? 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 Isn't this the format of Eurovision? Fair enough, fair enough. So, okay, let me explain to you again, chat, the reason why I put Albania and Canada and China at the same level, all right? Before someone gets mad again. You are mad, by the way. Albania, I've been there for a month and I loved it. People were so nice and genuine. Food was cheap. Places were gorgeous to see. There were some problems with the internet. There were some problems with communication sometimes. But overall, it was really nice. It was really gorgeous. Canada, I've been there for a week and I've been only in Vancouver and surrounding. Albania, I visited all of Albania. Canada, and I've been doing crazy shit. Like people hosted me for barbecues out of random shit. It was really nice. It was really nice. I went for boat trips. I see it all, Albania. Governments is different from people. Yeah, I'm not talking about the government. I'm talking about my own experience when I was there. I'm sitting here drinking my coffee with my legs crossed. I'm so mad. Okay. As long as you don't get mad. Okay. Chad, don't disagree with her or you are mad. No, but you were mean. Like, where? That's insane. Anyway, Canada, I've been to Vancouver and the surrounding area of it. And I found it gorgeous. I was also spending time with a person that I love, Bashpani. If you're coming from the raid, maybe you know her. And I found it was beautiful. It was amazing. Was food good? I'm Italian. Food is... but places were amazing. Everything was gorgeous. I've never seen such a beautiful forest before, ever. And nature. And water. Like, everything was beautiful, right? China, I've been only to Shanghai, but I know it's like one of those countries that I want to go back. In Albania, I don't want to go back just because I've seen it all. As I told you, I see everything. Canada, I will go back this year. I'm planning to go back to see my friend again. probably, but I would definitely want to go back again. China, I 100% want to go back. I really want to see more of it. I want to see more cities that I've never seen. Oh, and then the other one explained himself. France was supposed to be here, but French people in chat started complaining, so we put it here. Not true. I'm joking. I'm making fun of them. Just rage bait them and put US on F. Hola. Quelle horreur. Terrible. Anyway. France is too high. F like France. We were talking about Germany, and I was saying how Germany was nice. I've been to Munich, Nuremberg, Frankfurt, and Essen, Lingen, Nectar for the Christmas markets, and it was fine. It was not woohoo, but it was okay. Also, I couldn't drink much. I feel like if I drank, maybe it would have been better. Would I plan a trip in Germany? Would I wanna willingly spend a month in Germany? I don't think so. I don't think I would be spending a month in Germany. If you drink every alcohol, every country is better. Good point. Germany next to France. Sorry, let me put them far away. No one wants to be close to France, but I know that Hungary is gonna be cool with it. See, Austria. Don't put us next to the French people. Is a programmer. I graduated, I have a master in data science and digital marketing, and I was working on something completely far away from my degree because I was working as a talent manager. But now I'm a full-time content creator. That's why I get to travel so much. Then we have our beautiful Greece. Greece, I've been there for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks. I think it was planned for 2 and then it became 3 weeks. And this little teeny tiny ass island. Oh, DMZ, thank you for 100 biddies. Hello. This teeny tiny island called Tinos has my heart and soul. I was actually the other day, I was thinking, should I book 1 month in Tinos again? Because it was beautiful. It was amazing. Until you need a hospital. Small details. Sure, Raja. Greece, I think it's gorgeous. There's so many islands that you can visit, that you can see, that you can explore, that you can go for. Downside of it, there are some complications. They don't have Amazon, first of all. So I don't know if I would leave there for a month. And I know I'm being like very, very spoiled here, being like, oh my God, there's no Amazon, no thank you. But it's like, when you need, like in my job, I need specific things that I cannot find in shops. Like in a shop, it's very difficult to find in Europe, to find a 5-meter long Ethernet cable. You have to order it. And if it takes 2 weeks, and your Ethernet cable just broke, you're fucked for 2 weeks. So I don't know about Athens. I don't know about Greece. In Greece, we saw a lot. We saw a lot of places. Do they have no Amazon? Do they have electricity? You call the electrician? How do you... So I would put it... It was amazing. It was an amazing trip. And you know what they do in it? No. It's staying here. It's going here. You know what? I'm sure it has to be amazing now. If maybe I'm thinking about superlative, maybe. You know why? Apart from having the beautifulest
person in the world, which is Aria, and she's gorgeous. She got amazing. Apart from that, you know what they do in Greece? And that made them the only first world country in the entire world. And everyone else, it's a third world country. Do you want to know? If you go to a restaurant, right? You eat, you order, you eat, you pay. They will bring you a little dessert and sometimes a little drink for free on the house. And it's so nice. It's so nice. It's so good. I peak civilization. I love it. For me, that I like, whenever I go to a restaurant, after I like, oh, I would like a dessert, but I don't want a huge ass dessert. They bring you these teeny tiny desserts, that's super teeny tiny, and you're like, oh, that's exactly what I wanted. It's first world country. That was so nice. Like, they rewarded you for finishing your meal. Exactly. So I'm thinking either here or amazing. I'll put a superlative. There's no one else, nothing else in superlative so far. So we put it there. Now we have Hungary. Where have I been? Only? Wait. Have I been only in Budapest? Yes, I didn't go around. It was just one trip. No, that's why I'm getting confused. Because in the initial plan of the East European trip, I was supposed to go to other places around. Only Budapest. Okay. Here, Hungary. I went to Hungary when I still haven't had a good setup for IRLs. So in my idea, internet was shit. It's just I didn't know how to use it. And I just ruined it all. But Budapest has my heart because I made my very first tattoo there. And it was a walk-in. And people were so nice. And I remember just posting a story being like, internet fucked up. If anyone is in Budapest, just reach out. Let's meet. In the morning, I posted that. By the afternoon, I was with 10 people from the community. And for me, that's insane. For me, that's insane. And it was and the city is really pretty. Would I go back to Budapest? I was actually planning to go back to Budapest just so I could show it on stream, and I could also like get maybe another tattoo. But would I go back to Budapest? I think it's gonna be okay. I think it was okay. Budapest, yeah. I think it was okay. This one, Chad, I'm not even gonna judge. I'm not gonna even say something. Like, Italy is just the best country. We have struggles. We struggle with the internet. Would I stay? I have to, right? Bias. Bro, I've seen it all of Italy. Italy is gorgeous. Italy is superlative. Italy rigged. Call it rigged. But Italy is so cool. Italy is so nice. Italy is beautiful. It's gorgeous. People are most of the times nice. It's not that expensive compared to other countries in some places, in some cities. I have a lot of friends here. Food is amazing. Did I say about the food? Too many tourists. True, but if you go to places where there's not many tourists, Italy has my heart. Mostly for all the trips that I did, but also because I did we're doing the Sagre right now. Tell me another country with this beautiful Sagre. None. of these places have this beautiful sagre. By the way, I'm doing a format chat where I'm going around these very traditional Italian festivals around my region, and it's going pretty well. I'm also gonna put out videos on YouTube. If you haven't watched, if you're watching this from YouTube, there should be a playlist out with all the Sagre episodes. So if you want to see more about Italy, that's a place to start. Very nice, very iconic, very beautiful. I give also great rating to those Sagre. Anyway, chat, I'm doing this because I'm uploading this as a video on YouTube. Anyway, Italy is perfect if you don't mind eating a 4-course dinner at midnight. You don't have to, you can eat earlier. If you go in the north, you can eat earlier. You do get scammed sometimes. Sometimes you pay more for like things for tourists. But if you go to Italy in the summer, you're an idiot. I'm sorry, but you're an idiot. June, July, and August, don't. Just don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. You don't have kids. You don't have to go during those days. And maybe your company allows you to go only during that period, but don't. Paris much safer than Italy? What the fuck? No, it's a cap. It's a cap, right, Matt? It's cap. Isn't tech salary in Italy is totally messed up? Yeah, completely messed up. I didn't say you should go to work and don't work in Italy. Pay the taxes here if you want to, but do something else. Like, working here, shit. But going there for a month, if you're a digital nomad, for sure. A month in Italy as a digital nomad, do it right away. Do 1 month in the north, in the Dolomites, 1 month in the south, and 1 month wherever you want. No. At least Paris scammers are cute. Are they? Paris is much safer. No, Paris is not much safer than Italy, by the way. I've been robbed of my phone twice in Paris. How many times they robbed me in Italy? Over tourism in Dolomites, don't go in the summer. Go in September, October, go in May, April, May. But I was living there at the end. When I got my phone robbed, I was living there since a year. I was in Paris since a year already. What, DJ? You just don't have to go to the over touristic places in Italy. Easy. I'm sorry you had to spend a year there. Then we have Latvia. Latvia, I've been only to Riga, and it was fine. It was okay. I spent only 2 days, and I was with friends. It was a cool place. I thought about like staying there longer. Actually, I think that among Estonia, Latvia, and Lithuania. Estonia, Lithuania, Lithuania. Yeah, among those three, I think that Latvia was the only one where I thought like I could spend more time here. So I might gonna put Latvia into the okay. And I would have to put Lithuania in I wouldn't go again. All right. Fuck China, I'm Chinese. Why? 为什么？你霸气了。Anyway, Lithuania chat, maybe it's also because I was not in a good mood when I was there. Again, this is very personal. This is my personal perspective on this. But I was bored. It was like maybe France is not Paris. I know, Adrienne. I lived also in Grenoble. It was, I don't know. It was maybe it's on me because it was just my. I was bored. I didn't know what to do. There was not much to do. Like it was nice. I wouldn't go back. I would go. Okay, the only way that I would go back to Lithuania and Estonia is if someone proposed to me like a camping trip. If they say like, "Oh, let's go for a camping trip. I'll take you by car and we go around. We go set out." Yes. Yes. Would love that. If they tell me, "Oh, let's go to Vilnius again. Let's spend a week there." Like, maybe not. I'm okay. I'm all right. Plus, it was very difficult to move between those countries because there's no trains. And that was a pain. So taking the bus, very comfortable bus, very comfortable, but Morocco. Morocco. Okay, for Morocco, I've been in Morocco for like 7 days, it was, and there are trains to Russia. I've been to Morocco for like a week. I've been to Morocco for like a week, and it was a group thing. We were with a driver, we were with other people, they were all Italians. I think that what influenced a lot the trip was that me and the other people in the trip, apart from Rose, we were in very different stages of our lives. So you had a very bad experience? No, it was not a bad experience. We were in very different stages of our life. They were like mostly right out, like they were just like at the last year of uni, first year working, but like mostly like last year of uni. And I am done with my master's degree. I'm 30. And I was like, you could feel it. Like they wanted to bond with each other while I wanted to go out and meet new people from the place. I wanted to meet people from Morocco and I wanted to see more of Morocco. Well, they wanted to like have a nice school trip all together and meet new people and then go back to Italy with those new people. So like, I was thinking like but the country itself was gorgeous to the point that when I was there, I was actually thinking I want to come back. It's so nice that I really want to go back. Like I want to like experience more of this alone maybe. And I think that Morocco could be. The only thing in Morocco was like sometimes I did not feel too safe alone as a woman. But maybe it was in my head and the preconcept that I had in my head. And then when I was there, I just applied them to the situation because nothing ever happened to me. People were just very nice to me and extremely. I've met people from there. I met streamers from there that were super nice. So I would put Morocco into. Do I like countries just because they're red? I don't know. I'll put it maybe to okay. It's pretty valid based on female friends I've talked to. I think that was good. The good thing about that, it was like we were like a lot of people. I would put it like maybe on okay. Because sometimes we were getting kind of scammed. Like sometimes they were trying to scam a little bit with prices. And like bargains were a bit too much for me. And like I would put it on okay. It was gorgeous, beautiful, but proud to be Italian, not to be in Italy. Oh. So I would say that. All right? Yeah, I got scammed really hard there. What happened yet? What happened? Yeah, the scam with the yoga time where like there was this we went for this yoga thing and they were taking pictures and videos and we were said like we don't want to be in your videos and your social media stuff. If you want to, you can pay me. And then like we didn't agree for this and they're like, no, we're not. And they kept on taking videos and we don't know where those videos went to. And we were doing yoga. So there was the guy like recording us from the back, like from our butts. And it was clearly like not nice. So a bit of scams from here and there. Where were you in Czech Republic? Here and there. Here and there. Went to the hotel, apparently had no room, but paid for it. What the fuck? Then we have the Netherlands. Netherlands, I've been to Amsterdam and Rotterdam. There might be something more. And I think that, what is this ad? Krista, close it. Like Amsterdam and the Netherlands are, like the Netherlands in general, are really pretty. The cities that I've seen were really pretty. A bit pricey. And people are a bit closed off, I would say. So that made it difficult to like as you can see, like the places that I've been to, like it's because I met a lot of nice people. And here, like, I think that it was okay. Would I spend a month in the Netherlands if I had the money? Sure. I don't know if I didn't like it. I don't know. Amsterdam is so full of tourists, so yeah, pricey. Yeah, they were really nice though in Amsterdam. I went to the Science Museum and I got the ticket. I stepped inside the Science Museum and I saw like full of kids, and I was like, hell no. And I went back. I was like, can I have a refund of the ticket? They were like, we cannot really refund it, but no, they said like we can refund it, or if you want to, we can give you a coupon. So then we can just write it down that your ticket is valid for tomorrow. I was like, yeah, please, thank you, because like, it's too crowded. It's insane. Yeah, sure. I went there the day after. It's still super crowded because apparently it was like a weekend of holidays in the Netherlands, and everyone went there with their kids and like screaming. And I went back there again and I said like, listen, I had this ticket for today. Can I have it for like another time? I'll come back like in 3 days after the convention and I'll come to the museum. Is that okay? They're like, yeah, sure, no problems. And I was like impressed by how nice they were about it. I don't think that in Italy that would have happened. Yeah. So I'll still put it in okay because of like, also what about the food, you know, like, yeah. Then we have Poland, bro. Okay, Poland. You can judge me, chat. This is my own, again, this is my own idea of it. Poland is such an underrated country. It's very underrated. It's gorgeous. You have everything. You have nature. You have a very technological city, which is Warsaw. Warsaw is insane. Warsaw, to me, it's more advanced than Milan. Milan is also older in a way. Like, they had to rebuild everything, and it shows like everything is so smart. Żabka? Amazing. I loved it. I love Poland. I loved Zakopane. Zakopane has my heart. And I seriously thought about spending a month in Poland. In Warsaw specifically, because I saw the cars that they have in Warsaw. And I like the culture that they have about cars there. Like, I'll dig that. And it's not expensive. And people are nice. You talk to everyone. They're being very nice. And there is my nanny there. So I really loved it. Poland is right there. Poland is so good. And I visited a bunch of cities around Poland. It was so pretty. So pretty. Everyone was saying like, oh, you should go to Gdansk. It's so pretty. Nah, I would rather go to the mountains of Poland, and I think that it's better. Gdansk is nice, but it's like, it's okay. What culture they have about cars? Gnevas, if you go to Warsaw, you go to a normal like cross road there, you're gonna see so many cool cars and motorbikes. So many. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe because they're cheaper there. I don't know, but there is so many cool cars. So good. I'm definitely considering remote working in Krakow for a month or more. I have to get back there. What about Warsaw? I'll most probably gonna go to Warsaw. I think so. I really think so. I just realized that you separated Taiwan and Hong Kong minus 100 social credits. Listen, shut up. Have you been to the Second War Museum in Gdansk? I don't remember. I don't think so. That's a great reason. Little superlative rigged. Cry about it. Cry about it. But no, Poland, chat. If you've never been to Poland, I would suggest you to go. It's so pretty. The food is so good. The people are so nice. The nature is so good. Everything is so advanced. You would not think of it, but everything is so advanced. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. Once you go out of Warsaw, there's nothing much. What do you mean? Go to Cracovia. Go to Wrocław. Go to Gdansk. Go to Zakopane. I guess like if you go to... I want to go, next time that I go to Poland, I want to go with like a small car and go around it. Like I want to do one... Like I want to stay there for a longer period. I want a year there. I loved it. It's just like Russia. I don't think so. Spain. Let's go to Spain. Okay, this is where I get hated, all right? The only place I've been to Spain with the stream is Fuerteventura. So, Fuerteventura is like a teeny tiny island far away from Spain, all the way down to the side of Africa. All the way. But I did visit Spain when I was younger with my family alone because it's a cheap destination for trips for Italians, like relatively cheap. So I want to go back to Spain. I was actually thinking about next year to have a trip to Spain and I was thinking about Spain, Portugal, and then I was thinking LATAM. I would be really curious to do this country next year. So I'm going to put it on to okay. When I was in Fuerteventura, I didn't do much. I didn't explore much. I just stayed in the hotel and worked from there, you know. Why Albania rated that low? Love Spain just did Montserrat Monastery in Spain to Meteora Monasteries in 24 hours. Wow. That's a lot. Spain is good. But it's an okay because I want to go back. I want to go back. Okay. We have Switzerland. Okay. Switzerland, chat. I've visited a bit. I've been to multiple places. And it's gorgeous. The nature that there is in Switzerland, nowhere else. Maybe in Canada. But it's like, it's really nice. But Swiss people, I do have 2 friends that are from Switzerland, by the way. And they're fine. They're nice. You can smell the rich. You can smell the rich. You can smell the rich, right? And it's €5 for a bottle of water for like this, €5. Chat. Chat. It's a bit too much, and it's understandable because they have they have higher income, understandable, but hold on! I just thought of a reason why I would like to go back to Germany. I just thought of a reason why I would like to go back to Germany. Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen. Not because I think that Max Verstappen is from Germany, I don't really know, but because they have Autobahn. In the highways in Germany, in some highways in Germany, there is no speed limit. Is it worth it to go back? Is that the reason that is going to make me go back to Germany? The fact that I was able to go at 220, was it 220? I went to 220 on live. Was it 220 or 202? I forgot. I have, you know that I have a little bit of like problems with the numbers. 202, there we go. It sounds less cool. Let's pretend that it was 220. I don't think that it's worth it, but it's like a reason why it's cool. About Switzerland. Would I spend a month in Switzerland? No. Because I cannot afford it, not for other reasons. Because if I could afford it, I would. It's nice. Are the people that nice? If I was crazy rich, probably, chat, I would go. But I think I'm going to put it here. I think I'm going to put it in okay. I want to go back. I want to go back, but there's reasons why I will not. Even if you're rich, meh. If you're rich, there is like a lot of like organizations behind it, Swiss stuff, apparently. And the places are very well kept, and like if you can afford it, Switzerland can be really cool. If you cannot afford it, it's a pain. The trains, like the other day I was on a Swiss train, and it was amazing. Actually, is Aria in chat? Is Aria? Can you have a check? Don't tag her. Don't say her name. Don't do any of that. Just check if she's in chat. Aria. Is Aria here? Don't say her name, otherwise she's gonna get pinned. No. Okay, so I will have to take her to Lugano, because the activity that we're gonna be doing on the 10th morning, it's in Lugano. So on the 9th, I'm gonna get us a train to Lugano, and then we're gonna get a hotel there. We're gonna stay there for the night, and then in the morning we have the activity. I'm so excited. I will not tell her shit. I will record all of it. I'm gonna make a vlog out of it, and I'm gonna post it on YouTube. And again, if you are not following on YouTube, follow that right now, because there's also this video that's gonna go there, but also that one. So I'll put it here. And now for my favorite part of the word, chat. I mean, I don't think that I even have to say it. I don't think that I even have to say it. I don't think that I have to, you know. Do I have to say it, chat? Do you need me to say it? Is it not clear where I would put Taiwan? Is it not clear where I would put Taiwan? Come on. Be honest. Is that China? You get banned. You've never been to Taiwan? Bro, if you have never been to Taiwan, book a flight right now. And go to Taiwan right now. By the way, this is such a blasphemy. This is if people from the Chinese parties watching this, I'm not gonna get into China. I'm not gonna get into China for sure. Again, no. Please don't look at my socials, please. But, let me get ready this one. I lived in Taiwan for 2 years. And since then, I've been going back. I've already been back twice. And I love Taiwan. And I want to go back one more time this year. I love it. I enjoy that country. It's my favorite place. It's one of my favorite places. It's so nice. And I never talk about it. I know. It's just an amazing country, chat. It's just so nice. I've been actually pondering the idea of staying there for a month. I've been actually pondering the idea of staying there for a month, but because of how is it called? Because of time zones, it will be complicated. But Well, now she can go back to China. Oh, oh. Taiwan, I love it. It's I have a lot of friends there, and I love the place. I love the food. I love the people. Taiwanese people are so nice. I love them so much. She is in your walls. It's it's just so nice. What's the difference between Taiwan and China? Consider Taiwan the more democratic version of China. A little bit like Canada and USA. Yeah. Yep. Taiwan is hot and humid as hell, and there are many roaches. True, but can you understand how good it is if no matter that, I'll still put it superlative plus plus? Minchia la Polonia. Yeah. Minus 1,000, 9,000 burger points. Taiwan equal China, but with more parliament. Yep. I would say the more capitalist China. Also true. You can forget the US too. Yeah. 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 So, we know all about Taiwan. Now, the difficult one. Okay, this one. I've been to the UAE. I've been specifically to Abu Dhabi in the last weeks, like last week. I just came back on the 28th. I came back. 28th? Yes, 28th I came back. I was there and I've never thought about going to Dubai or Abu Dhabi ever in my entire life, ever. But because mostly I didn't want to spend, first of all, it's very expensive. Second of all, I didn't want to spend my money in that country because I know, and I'm not going to start, we're not going to get political. 28 ci ritorni. No, 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 ho detto sono appena tornata, DJ, sono appena tornata. I just came back. I don't, let's not get political, all right? But I didn't feel good about bringing my money there, like spending money to go there and visit those countries when there's many others that are really pretty. And they're more affordable and they have better ideas towards like women. Like, you know also how I am. If you give different rules between men and women, I already don't like you. That's why I don't like the church. So like, for me, like if you create disparity, no matter what's the reason, no matter the reason, for me it's like if you give a disparity between two people, like you don't make the law equal for everyone, I don't like it. I don't like it. You know, like that's why I don't like the church. All right. That is very political. It's not political. Just say like I don't like when things are different between two different, like if the law is not the same for people. Anyway, so I'll try not to be political as much as possible. Help me out on this because I don't want to get into the whole debate and everything. But I went to Abu Dhabi because they reached out to me and they were like, "We're gonna pay you, and we're gonna get you into. We're gonna pay everything of your trip, everything, and we're also gonna pay you on top of that. Not only you have everything covered, but on top of that, we're paying you, and you just have to get there, and you just have to like do the content. If you look at my content, I'm just telling what happened. I am not saying anything about Abu Dhabi in general. I'm saying about like the hotel was nice. I just posted a new reel about the activities that I did, and I've been honest on those because if I was not being honest, you saw also from the live stream how I was reacting to every single thing, and they didn't know about my live streams, right? So I did feel safe there. I never felt like I was in danger of like someone stealing, someone robbing, someone killing me. But I was also in a very main city and I was mostly moving around with cab because it was hella hot. But for me personally, Cha, I would go back only if they paid me again. I think this is gonna be the only one one of the only ones that goes in there. This is the first one we're gonna put here. So if they pay you, you can forget your principles for a week. It's not that. It's like if they pay me, I'm not giving them money. I'm not paying for the trip. And for me, it was fine to go there. Tell me if my logic is flawed some way. Please tell me. I'm more than happy. I wanted to see those I wanted to see the country. I wanted to see those cities. I wanted to see it. And I think that the best way of seeing it with my eyes, if they pay me. Like, I wanted to see it. I am getting paid. All right. You know? It is taking dirty money, but then I'm here talking to you about it. I'm talking to you about the country. They don't own me. They don't own my idea of it. And there's a lot of countries that are bad, for sure. You're still funding something you're against. How? I can also just give you like my perception here firsthand. I'm not saying like, oh, I heard of, I saw a video, and like I said, like, I've been there. I saw how it is. I will tell you, I think that it's very fascinating city, really beautiful, on top of like modern structures and architecture. On top of that, the infrastructure is amazing. The development insane. I still have concerns about the fact that it's a fucking city in the middle of the desert. And they're still surviving. I don't know how the fuck they do that. And as I told you, I already have concerns about the fact of the women image in there. Like, still that. I can understand you wanted to go there. I don't think I personally would even if they pay for it. But Jeff, I feel like in my case, it's like I am a traveler for work, you know? But yeah. UAE is gonna embargo the oil ship to Italy here. I did not watch the Abu Dhabi streams for such reason, and I am fine with it. Completely fine. I'm fine with it. Understandable. Fair play for getting the bag. I've seen some streamers go to Russia, which I feel you wouldn't do. No, that's not. I also didn't raid a friend that was in Russia because I don't support that. No. If I was you, I would not go by any means. If they see people refusing them again and again, it will put pressure on them, not on the tourism. Not on the tourism. I'm just glad you give it an honest ranking. I don't know a single person who's been that liked it. I mean, it is pretty. It is gorgeous from an architectural point of view, from a modern point of view, but there is many other concerns that would make me want to go only if they pay me. Again, that's the only reason. What's wrong with the cities in the desert? A bit of a racist sentiment. No, it's mostly because of like the consumption and the pollution that they create. It's not racist at all. I would have stayed in like in another place that it's more good for the environment in the desert. I don't care. I would stay in a tent in the desert. It's not that. That's a good point, Dad. And with China, you don't have this. I just do not see the border when you say UAE is like that, but you like China. And I agree with you. I agree with you on that, Dad. I agree with you on that. I agree. But I feel like, okay, there is no way to compare the two countries, right? You got me there. Like, it's definitely a flawed thought that I have. Maybe because I've seen more of China, and I've been also indoctrinated into not thinking that badly about it. Well, I've been indoctrinated about UAE of thinking wrong about it, you know? For sure. China has a lot to offer, a lot of culture and nature. The UAE does not. That's not true. That is not true. They still have They still have culture. They just trying to like push more the modern part of it. UAE seemed like an artificial construct and inhospitable. I just felt sadness for the future too. It was very artificial. Oh, it's rather than Americans have been indoctrinated to hate China. We all have been indoctrinated to some sort of things, right? Right? I would say about China, the more you get beyond the cities and into ethnic minority zones, the more you see the icky side, for sure. For sure. You see more issues. I remember I had a friend, chat, that has been to China for years, and he was working for the law, like a law district of it. And he saw outdoor, not guillotine, but how do you call chat? Like when it wasn't a guillotine, I think they were just being hanged. How do you call that? How is that called? Executions. Yeah, public executions. He saw it. They're still happening in China. And that's fucked to me. That is still fucked. But I don't want to put it on... I'm trying as much as I can to not put it onto like a political side, even though it is. It has to be. But between the two, I feel like China has more like vision onto it. Yeah. Taiwan, China, but without public execution. Kind of. USA has that penalty as well. True. True. Yeah. Wait a minute. I think she's ignoring. What am I? Wait, I didn't read your message. Why don't read it? Mazar, I don't know why I cannot see your message. It's all blurred. I don't know if you see that your message does not appear. Like there's nothing. Can you retype your message, please? I'm honestly. Again, if you think that my point of view is flawed, tell me. I am still trying to learn. I don't have a degree in politics. I'm shit at keeping myself updated and anything. So I would love to have a discussion. Maybe having a discussion like this is difficult, but it's hard to ignore the country you're going to and act like nothing is wrong. That's why China, like I put it here because I was like, I want to go back and see more of it. I don't know if in the UAE, I don't know what else I can see. I'm gonna look at Dubai. It's gonna be pretty, but it's still gonna be the same thing. That's so strange, but don't read mine. Read the guy with the Arab name. I don't know how to tag him. No, wait. Terzo monitor, what? And what do you think about the fact that she went on artificial snow in the desert while the world is literally burning? I agree. And I was very fucking concerned about it. I wanted to see it though. I wanted to fucking see what the fuck is that. And I agree. But again, I didn't pay for it. Governments can be the most horrible ever, but the people and the culture can be amazing. True, that is true. But okay, chat, tell me a country. Okay. I feel like there is also this thing where each country has issues. Italy has mafia and corruption. A lot. And it's really bad. There's people dying because of the gangs that we have in Italy. Does that mean that I should not show you Italy? You know? Switzerland has no issues. Shut up. Every country has its darkness. Some of them are way more clear, way more obvious, way more huge. I don't understand how not paying can change anything, because I'm not giving them money. I'm not giving money to the place, you know. It's like if I was not even there. You can tell me about Switzerland, yeah. One is a political, one is a criminal organization. The criminal organization is very much inside everything in Italy. That is part of like everything. It is. We can also talk about the fact that it's part of government. I think that it's really difficult, chat, on for sure. I'm trying to be the best version that I can as a human being. I am, and I think that it's just difficult to be on the right side of history every single time, right? Because like if we start like this, then there's so many things that we have to care about, and I agree, we should care about every single thing, because it's the fucking word, and it's fucking exploding, and we're the only responsible for it. But like then we should think about the fact, like if we are complaining so much about a specific country rules, then we have to like also don't shop fast fashion. Don't shop fast fashion. Kids are getting food. Don't shop fast fashion at all. Anything. Zara, fast fashion. Most of the things that you're wearing, fast fashion. Don't wear any of that. Eat only from a local organic place. Only that. It's difficult to pay attention to everything. The food is there, stupida. No, che miagoli a me. Cat came here. The food, okay, she has a automatic feeder, and the feeder went off, and she went to me. It's in the other room. No, I'm not. Stupida. Vabbè. Idiota. Well, if that pay you, you come back to UAE and give them advertise. I would go to China for free. Like I would pay for it, and that's still fucked. That's still bad. I think that sometimes you have to choose your battles. It's hard to be a perfect ethical consumer in this hellish system. I agree with that. It's good to do as much as you can and be mindful of what you're doing. And if you're doing something wrong, knowing what you're doing and don't be blinded on it. But it's difficult to be ethically correct in everything. Just stop talking about politics. Don't make everyone sad and angry. No, it's fine. But if politics makes you sad and angry, that's wrong. You should find a reason why. Politics should be part of our conversations. Not hating others because of their positions, because everyone comes from a different background. Just hate only on people that think that humans don't have the same rights. Hate only on those people. Hate only on those. If that pay you in every country you go, it's your work. No, don't hate China. But don't you think that taking money with the tourism thing is part of the problem of trying to washing the image of that state? For sure. But did I say anything, I said only about the things that I experienced. I didn't say like Abu Dhabi is the best place you could ever go. I said like that is a cool activity. That is cool. I didn't say Abu Dhabi. If you think about it, you could go indoor skydiving anywhere, not just there. But also, I wanted to experience it. Local organic food might require more resources, earth, water than intensive agriculture. Oh, anyway, it's fucking hard, chat. All right, and. No, I understand your concerns, because trust me, before leaving for the trip, I seriously contemplated if I wanted to go or not. I seriously thought should I go or not? It's never by Nestle. I think that the most important thing is just trying to do as much as we can. We cannot be perfect in this hell of a word, as you said before. It's really difficult because then that would mean like I should not have this bottle with me. I should not have an iPhone on me. I should not be streaming all the time with a computer on all day. I should not be having that light on. Like there's so many things to think about it that it makes it very difficult. LPR, all right. Just do as much as we can. I feel like if we all do just a little bit, it's okay. No, not just. If we all do what we can, it would be better. Anyway, next country, the UK. I mean, they do have a history of being enslavers and colonialism. Where is your politics side now? Where is your ethical side now? At least put France down with them. I'm joking. There's a British food Facebook private group. It's terrible. Holy shit. The Italians wants to lecture Brits on colonialism. We were very bad on colonialism. What are you talking about? We tried and we failed. Badly. Anyway, I'm not gonna put it. I'm not gonna put it. It was not for real. I was joking. In the UK, I've only been to London. I have been to Brighton when I was little, but that doesn't count. But I've only been to London. Again, this is a rage bait video, rage bait format, where I grade countries based only on one city that I visit, London. So where we're now like take every ideas that you have about the UK, London. So in London, it was really nice. It was really pretty. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the culture that they had there of people running. There were so many people running everywhere. L'unico posto dove hai dovuto levare il GPS in Londra? No, era in Francia. Mi pare. Ah no, e anche quando entravo nell'hotel, effettivamente. Ma lì è perché ero con Rose. Anyway, I would say like it was really nice. I spent a really nice time also with Jofford, our mod. The museums were amazing. I didn't go to all of them. Because some of them have stolen art. You see, sometimes good, sometimes bad. Balancing. It was really nice. The only thing is like I have to have my phone attached to my like I always felt like scared of like someone taking my phone away from my hands. Let me put this one here. I had to put my phone attached to my wrist because I was scared of it being stolen. But the places were amazing. The food was something. But the night time was really good. Would I spend a month in London? I would probably spend a month in London if I had enough money because it can get expensive. Food was not bland. Food was just bad. But the beer was good. Beer was really good. So in the end, the band guy was right. What did they say? Well, like, yeah, I would say that maybe, I think that London was okay. It cannot be amazing, but I would spend more time there. The porn star martini, yeah. It was. I also spent a lot of like really nice time with you, chat. Like we were going like at the pubs. It was really nice. It was really, really nice. And then, oh, say, can't you see? Na, 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 na. I don't know. Is it actually like that? Is that how it actually goes? Rah! Caca! I add a lot of caca! Eagles, stuff, explosions, guns, everything. We're talking about USA! USA! If I don't put USA as a superlative, chat, they're gonna fight me. I am scared. I am soon gonna have to go to the US. I am more scared of putting the US here than putting China under Taiwan. I'm sorry. I'm more scared of not putting the US here than putting China under Taiwan. America! Danna tudante, ciao. Really proud of my accent. No, but okay. But seriously, fuck yeah! Okay. I think the US is really nice. I've been to Boston before, not with the stream, but I kind of want to go back to Boston. I've been to New York and Niagara Falls and somewhere near New York, like in the New York area at least. I've been to Old California that I did with the Rose. I have to say something about the US. Coming from a European country, I feel like there is some problems over there. Let's talk about the positive side, first of all. Did you go to LA during that trip? I don't think we did. I don't think we did went to LA. I think we just passed through. But this year I'm gonna go to LA. This year I'm gonna go back to LA. Let's first talk about the good things, the good sides of the US. What I like about the US is like there's a lot of opportunities, and I'm not talking about job, not anymore at least, but I'm talking more like, oh, I would like to go to a restaurant that sells pancakes on the butt of old men. You can find it. For sure there's one in the US. Or like, I am really craving this particular food from this specific country in the middle of nowhere. You can find it in the US. And that is something that I love. I love diversity in this sense. I really like it. It's something that I really nice. It's really nice. This is positive for you? It is. I really like the fact that diversity. I like it. I like that there is like a pot. But this brings to another thing, which is like the culture of the US. It's like, it's difficult to define it because it's huge, right? It's huge and it's not that. But one thing that like, if I think about the US, one thing that comes to my mind straight up, it's like a shop assistant that is fake to you. That is trying to be too nice for you for tips. And that makes me mad. Coming from a country where shop assistants are like here, shop assistant from Zara, they're not even looking at you. You are doing them a favor. No, they are doing you a favor by just making you pay. That's a favor to you, customer. And when you go to the US, you feel like very much like everyone is like being nice to you, like, please go. Oh my God, how was your day? Oh my God, I love your nails. And you don't know, is this person actually nice? Do they actually like me? Am I pleasant or they hate me? But on the other side, you also get on another level Karens. I cried at a restaurant because I asked to a lady what did she order because I didn't know what was it and it looked nice. And she answered back to me in a very mean way and I started crying. All on camera. So Americans are fake. I don't know. I don't think that Americans are fake because I also got the realist people. I also met the realist people from the US. So that's not it. It's like, no, not tonight, Sagra Films. I'm taking a little bit of a break. So like I think that there is a lot of problems. Plus the tipping culture. I hate that. And the taxes not being the price. I hate that. Why do I have to do math when I'm buying stuff? I should just do the sum. Like I'm buying this and this and this, summing. What is that all about? Having to do percentage, 20% tip, and then X% of taxes. What is that? No. No. It's too much. It's too complicated. In Europe, we try to make it easier for the customer. There, they make it difficult. And I don't like it. I don't fuck with that. Skill issue. I know. I don't fuck with that. But US, it's abnormous. And I think that because of the exposure that we have to America, we've seen so many places and I want to visit so many of them. Grand Canyon, I want to go there. The forest, the huge forest, I want to go there. Texas, I'm going. Ranches, woohoo! I want to go to a rodeo. And I want to have like a cowboy giving me their hat. I want to see that. I want to be on a bull machine bull. I want to do all of that. I'm curious. Right? So like, the US was really nice, and would I spend 1 month there? Yes, but not like in a single city. Like in for any other country, I would spend a month in a single city and maybe sometimes going around. In the US, maybe not 1 month in just one city because I want to visit more. I want to see it all. I want to see it. I'm curious to see it myself. They have a good marketing for tourism in the US for sure. For sure. 1 month road trip for sure. I would love that. Would I live there? I'm sorry. I wouldn't live there. I wouldn't do that. Again, maybe I've been indoctrinated, maybe I'm on the wrong side of the history, but I do like the idea that I don't have to worry if I get sick. Like it's not a thought in my mind at all. Like if tomorrow let's not talk about family. If tomorrow a friend of a friend of a friend of a okay, I have this friend. Hold on. Listen. I have a friend. She is my age. We used to go to elementary school together. We were best friends. She got diagnosed with cancer. All right? I don't know if I told you about this story, chat, but it's something that I haven't told because it's and her mom, she is the loveliest human being. Like she's so nice. She has been taking care of me so much when I was in elementary school because I was always at their place, always. She's a saint. And like, that's when you wonder, like, why are these things happening to her? Oh, it's fine. Anyway, she is struggling so much because she has to take care of her. She has to go to work. She has to go there. But I am so grateful that money is not an issue. Money is not an issue. And it's not because they are lucky to have a good health insurance, because she is retired now. I am so glad that money for them is not an issue, that they don't have like that. Her mother doesn't she only has to worry about like, I'm losing my daughter. She doesn't have to worry about, I'm losing my daughter and my house because I'm trying to give a good life to my daughter. That is something that for me, it's invaluable. Like, and maybe like thinking like, oh, if I go to the US, I will not have this issue because I would have a good health insurance, is not enough for me. It's not enough for me. Because I would go around and see someone on the streets and they will be like, oh yeah, I had to pay bills because I got diabetes and I cannot pay for stuff. I couldn't pay for shit, so I'm just on the streets. I'll be like, the fuck? And I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. Also, that's not for me. don't really want to spend money to improve life for everyone. But that's not like how. Why should someone lose everything because they've been unlucky? Because cancer is like it's a gamble machine. Like you get your ticket and you might have it, you might not have it. It's a literally gamble. And like how? Why? What if I've been doing everything right? I started to get out of poverty, sickness, doomed. Like it's that for me, it doesn't sit well with me. That I cannot. I'm sorry. So therefore, I wouldn't live in the US, and I would put it in the UK. Also, like I've never been like the situation that I saw with drugs in Canada, I saw it also in the US. In a sense, like when I was in San Diego and I was walking around like at 6 a.m. because I was jet lagged, and I saw people shooting in their veins for the very first time in my life. It's not okay for you? And I also, another thing that I'm very glad of, Chad, is like when I was in Milan and I was living alone, I got sick twice. And it was not like a huge sickness. One time I got sick because I had like a huge, I don't know how to say, how is it called? Non intossicazione. I cannot get the word in my brain. Not a virus, like not food poisoning, but in something, not intoxication, stomach. No, it was like let's say gastrointestinal, something gastrointestinal stuff. All right, and I woke up in the morning, and it was not diarrhea because I was just everything hurt. So my gastrointestinal things was just hurting so much, and I was able at 7 a.m. alone. I was not alone. I had a housemate, but he's a fucking dickhead, and he couldn't like wake up or shit. I was like screaming his name, and he was not waking up. Whatever. I was able to call the ambulance and have them come and pick me up and get me there, and I had no ticket coming from it. I didn't have to check how much that was. I didn't have to pay a ticket for it. They got me to the hospital. They gave me like an IV of like stuff, antibiotics, I don't even know. And I got out and I was fine. And I didn't have to worry about that at all. Another time, but you might think, oh, but that because that was something serious, so you didn't have to pay for it. Another time I fainted and fell and I hit my head. They brought me with the ambulance to the hospital because they were worried about it. I was like, I'm not fine. They were like, no, we want to take you. I'm like, all right, take me. They took me there. They took me there for a bunch of time, like 3 hours or more. And then they were like, all right, you can go. You have nothing. Like, and I paid nothing. And that for me, I feel like when I talk to other people from the US, I don't see that they have the same peace in doing this. They don't have the same peace in doing this, and this for me it's invaluable. The fact that what if in the future I will have a child? I don't want to be scared of my child going to rugby because I'm like, fuck, what if they break their legs? Then they cannot. Then I have to pay for the bills, and then like pro and cons, and that's why. And these cons are making US for me not livable for the future. Like sit there forever. Even at private clinic in Sarajevo, I paid $200 for a bunch of tests for myocarditis that she would easily been $10,000 in the US. I see videos of like people be like, I went to Turkey to get a full-on medical thing from the US. We paid $1,200 for our ticket there, and then we go blah blah blah, and we paid $5,000 to all of that. Like we paid $6,000. That was so cheap, so cheap. How much do you have to pay in the US, my boy? Anyway, so that's for me is that's for me. It goes there. Hong Kong. But I want to go. I'm gonna go back to the US. I'm gonna visit them. So therefore, they make 100K. We make 30. But okay, fair. But at the same time, different salaries too. True. But because also the prices are higher. It depends also where you go. But anyway, Hong Kong. Oh, Joe. Hi, Joe. You're jealous? Come with me next time. Next time you come with me. We're gonna go on trips. Then Hong Kong, I've been there for like 2 days. Okay. I think that I have to do a little, no, vabbè, fanculo. Wanna come with me to Rico, vabbè. How do you say, chat, when you explain something at the beginning? Like, not a trigger warning? Let's go. How do you call it? You're not gonna get political. We're not gonna get political. Disclaimer. I have to, before talking about Hong Kong and Macau, I have to give a disclaimer. The only time that I've been to these two countries was with back then significant other. And things have happened during those trips that made me either like or dislike the country more or less. So, what? Oh, Simo, thank you. Welcome in. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate you for it. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. So, for some reason, come on, Jeff, get it. So, like, they are still attached to memories. I did see enough. I did see a bunch of stuff. Maybe not on stream, but I did see some stuff for those countries. But they were like, definitely like rigged from memories. So for some things they hold good memories, or some of them like it's a bit complicated. That's also why they passed through my mind and I didn't put them here at first. Hong Kong was really cool. It was really nice. You could feel the difference because I remember we went from Taiwan to Hong Kong. You could feel the difference there. I really liked it. It was a bit complicated with like the transportation system. It was confusing. She went to Japan for only 2-3 days. Oh, how do you know? Oh, wow. You remember. So I'll say Hong Kong, it was nice. Would I go back? I don't think so. I think I would put it into the okay. Maybe I would not go again because I don't want to see some places again. I think I will be like, the fuck, Joe? It was nice. I wouldn't go again because I don't want to see some places. I'm gonna look down to find joy. Fair enough. I don't want to see some places again. Right now it's an okay place, but it would be I wouldn't want to go again. You know, don't bonk, Rico. So I'll put that there. I'll put it there. Airport scary landing? Nah, it was fine. I already landed many times there. So I'll put it into okay. I think that the other country that I would not go again, unless if they pay me, would be Macau. This is Macau. I wouldn't want to go back because it was, people were rude in Macau. People were very rude. The experience was not that nice. It felt like actually like a copy-paste of Las Vegas entirely. Also Las Vegas, I don't enjoy it that much. It's not like, wow. And so like, I would go to Macau only if they paid me, you know? because you don't gamba. Also that, I don't gamba, I don't see it. Macau is the only region, city of China where you're allowed gambling. Nowhere else in China you can gamble apart from Macau. So when you go there, you see only people that go there for gambling. And it's, I don't know. I don't know. I would say that, how did US drop 2 spots? I explained it. Yeah, it was a bit depressing. It was also like, as a UAE, it was very artificial. In order to get in, it's like you can get a bus from Hong Kong. And what we did is, like, we got this bus, you get to the border. At the border, they don't explain it much. They explain it in like in Cantonese, and no one told you what the fuck to do. They tell you, get out. You get out of the bus. You have to pass like the thing. You pass. You get on the other side, and then you have to go back to another bus. And it's so confusing, and it's complicated, and you cannot walk places. I don't like that. I would go back there only if they paid me. But this was it for my chat. I'm doing the outro for YouTube, all right? This was it for my ranking of the countries that I've been to while live streaming, let me do it again. This is the ranking that I made for the countries that I've been to while live streaming. Rage baiting you. Let me know what you think about it. You maybe wanna insult me in any way, you can put your insult in the comments. I'll take it. But in the meantime, subscribe. Thank you. All right.